everyone, welcome to Abby's Kitchen. Today I'm looking to have a real farm-to-table experience.
On a side note, obviously back then her calorie restriction was working to keep her slim and I would say anemic as well. But fast forward to 6 years later and it's obvious her calorie restricted flesh and dairy diet is not working for her. Anyway.
Hey y'all, Donna here. So Freelee just put out a video about Abby Sharp, and besides her calling it child abuse to feed your kids meat, she basically just called Abby Sharp fat, and that wasn't really surprising to me, but I realized reading through her comments and whatnot, her fans and a lot of other people as well are pretty delusional when it comes to perception of what people should look like. And I don't know if it's all the like brainwashing we've been privy to, but Abby Sharp is not fat. I mean, look at her. She's not fat. I don't know what she is talking about. So I don't know if you have to just be skin and bone in these people's minds to not be fat or to be considered, slim or looking good or whatever. But yeah, this is really unhealthy. This is an unhealthy mindset. This is a very unhealthy way to think. And it's not just Freelee. I was looking at, go ahead and take a look at some of her comments. They are all praising Freelee, saying her abs look amazing and that she looks 10 years younger than Abby instead of Abby looking 10 years younger than her. So these people are, I don't know if they're just delusional or their perception is just so far from ours. I don't know what it is, to be honest, but it's like I said, it's not just them. It's like a whole culture thinking that if you can pinch any amount of fat on your body, that's not good, that's fat. And it's not even an unhealthy weight that they're referring to or that they're talking about. So it doesn't show to be that you're unhealthy if you've got like 5 or 10 extra pounds on you. So, and as a matter of fact, these are where we store our fat soluble nutrients. Our fat, it not only insulates us, but this is where we put away our toxins. So it's kind of like this cushion. It's protective. And so, yeah, if you don't have any fat on your body at all, where's your body going to put these toxins? It's not just eliminating them immediately. It has to put them somewhere while it's trying to eliminate and rid the body of them. So, yeah, Frank Tufano did this as well. He did a video about Stephanie Buttermore gaining weight. She gained like 35 pounds, and she's not even fat right now. So I don't know if my perception is off, but I look at her. And yeah, she's what I would consider thick. She could lose probably 10 pounds, maybe even 20 and still look good. But she was very underweight at, 35 pounds lighter. She was very underweight then. And it was showing. Her hormones were all jacked up, She couldn't even tell when she was full. This was her after gaining 10 pounds, the first 10 pounds. And she was still extremely lean here. I mean, she looks good, but she's still very lean to where she has a little wiggle room still. Now, this is me at about 142. I usually weigh about 140. This is me at 138, 39, I think. This is me at 140. So, at different times in my life, I've been leaner, heavier. This was about 140 here as well. So, yeah, I've heard vegans say that fat, holds toxins, and they think of it as like that means you're toxic if you have fat on your body, that your body's storing this fat because of the fact that you're toxic. They don't realize that, no, your body, you're going to store fat just depending on how you're eating and how much you're exercising, things like that, your hormones, and the toxins that are coming through your body regardless of what you look like or how much weight you have on you. They are going to have somewhere to be stored if you do have a little fat on yourself. So, yeah, I think they just have this perception that is so really distorted. And I grew up with the same sort of conditioning, so it's taken me a long time to sort of evolve out of that and be happy with, pinching a little bit of fat on my midsection. But yeah, it's really unhealthy. And then, I mean, you don't have any survival fat. What if something happens, a natural disaster or something, and we're stuck eating beans and rice for a while, or just having to survive off of what we can find? You're not going to have any survival fat. Not that, people are going through their life with that mindset, but it's not unhealthy to have a little bit of weight on you. So I don't know why people are so obsessed with being super, super lean. And I guess all I'm really trying to say, I mean, you can look good either way. I don't like people acting like it is so unhealthy or so horrible looking when someone has a few extra pounds on them. As long as it's not, overly over the top, they should be fine. So, yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. And if I could say anything to Freelee, I would say, girl, please go all in. Go all in, but, add some raw milk and eggs and a few meats to that diet, and gain about 35 pounds. I bet she would look pretty good with that amount of weight on her. At least 20 pounds. But yeah, that's all I want to say. Maybe her neck, all these tendons and lines wouldn't be showing when she drinks something. That's kind of, the collagen, the fat, that helps. It's like padding, you don't see every little indentation in the bone. You don't see the whole skeletal. You don't see all the tendons, the cartilage. You don't see all that when you have a little bit of fat on you. It's good. It's a good thing. So yeah, keep doing them squats, people. Get super lean, super ripped if you want to, but it's not necessary. You can be healthy and have a little bit of fat on you like me here. So, all right.